Alright, this is just a little test. I got a little gear hack here. I got my camera mounted to my chest, kinda. It's just a little hack. It's really hanging by the center strap of my backpack. That's on my chest area. So I'm gonna give that a try, and I'm gonna ride my bike, and hopefully I'll use my mic, my headset, and my mic on the helmet, my little hack, my other hack, and I'm going to try to essentially do a ride along for the very first time. This is just a test. If it works, I'll put it into the video. Alright, hold on. Let me stop this now. Alright, I've got the camera on. Let me buckle it now. That's all I have to do, just buckle it in. See if I can do that without making too much noise. Alright. Alright. Alright, we're ready to go. Alright, I got the mic, I got the headset. Once I get going, I'm going to stop someplace and eventually well, hold on, let me stop right now and see if I got it recorded here. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, I'm gonna restart again. I'm gonna continue now. There we go. Hopefully I could do some commentary and do some other stuff. Alright, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head home. Usually what I do is I'm still using the same battery from yesterday, and so I got my rain suit on, or I got the rain pants at least. It's gonna rain later on, but it is wet, foggy, but it's warm. It's in the I would say lower 60s, upper 50s. So I don't have my gloves here. And just gonna take you on the ride along here. So let's figure out how well this goes. If it goes well, I might do this. Eventually, I am getting some kind of mount for the bike. What I'm doing right now is all I have is just this camera or phone holder that was designed for a camera where you're able to screw it on to the camera. Well, I got one of those for the camera phone that I have, and what I've noticed is it's kind of spring loaded. It attaches itself to the camera by spring, and you basically just put it in there and it clamps it shut. And so what I've thought I could do was, hey, why don't I just put it into the center strap of my backpack. You know, that strap that has a clip along your chest area. I got one on my waist and one on my chest, and then put my phone in after that, so it keeps it there, it doesn't fall out. School bus. Anyways, so that's essentially what I'm done. And ooh, hit some water. There is some water. It looks like it may have rained last night, and that's why I got the rain pants on and the boots, those Magellan boots from Academy. Because even though I have fenders on, the problem is that when you hit some water, it splashes, and it does get into your shoes, or there's a chance that it could get into your shoes. So So as I'm riding, I'm always looking in my rear view mirror, seeing what cars are behind me, and I forgot to turn off I forgot to turn on the tail light here, but that's all right. I'm on the sidewalk, and I'm on pedal assist 1, gear 2. I'm just cruising it right now. I got my my reflectors on the pants. Those help because they keep the rain pants that I have on. It kind of, it's easy to tear if you've seen some of my previous episodes. So I gotta attach them onto the boots. I velcro them onto the boots, the reflectors, and they actually help keep the pants up high, so that I could bend my knees when I ride the bike. And then I have a fanny pack, and I wrap the fanny pack on over the waist band of the rain pants to keep it at a certain waist level, because if it rides down or if it rides up, you can tear your you can tear these particular frog togs, because they another school bus. Oh, another school bus. When I ride, I can actually hear the vehicles before I see them in the mirror, really, or if they have their headlights on, or if I'm really looking. They are really small, but you should be able to hear them. It's the rear view mirror is really good because it's I do see a car coming right now, but I could hear it before I see it. Anyways, it allows me to see how close the car is and where the car is, because when I first got the bike, I did ride it, and I could hear the car, so I knew a car was coming up, but I didn't know where. And then when it popped up into my view, without me turning to the left, it kind of, sometimes it's kind of scary, to see how close or how far it is. Most of it's been far enough, but you never know. You might get that one occasion where it's closer than you thought, and maybe if you wanted to make a left turn somewhere or move to your left side, you could come to a close call. All right. So, anyways, back to the frog togs. So it rips around where it's seamed, right around the crotch and the butt area, and so you gotta maintain that. You gotta keep that kind of fixed in a certain way, or at least, and you gotta wear it a certain way to prevent from the waist going up or down, because when you squat or get off and on your bike, and when you lift your leg, you'll tear the frog togs. Now I've repaired mine with duck Tyvek tape. Okay. All right. I'm at the crosswalk right now. All right. I usually throttle through the crosswalk area. I don't want to, wherever there's a chance where you come in across a path of vehicles, you definitely don't want to be around. I'm still on pedal assist 1. I've been in gear 2. I usually try to get a good workout. I don't try to use the batteries up too much, although they've been used from yesterday. I'm already down to 1 bar, so I only got 4 bars out of the 5, and that's typical. If you use it the day before and you use it on the second day, I notice it does drain quite faster and doesn't last as long. So I make the trek to the house, and again, I could probably put in a fresh pack every day, but it's already charged and has some juice, so I might as well use it. And it allows me to alternate Whew. That's quite a hill. It's not quite a hill, but sometimes I gotta catch my breath. All this talking. Anyways, I just want to alternate the batteries, and that way they go through a particular like charge cycle. You know, they're like at least half drained or somewhat used. Oh, now I get some downhill time. Ooh, nice little downhill. I don't try to rush it because I'm on the sidewalk, and I know that I have to make a sharp turn at the end of this, so I just enjoy the downhill, going 13 miles an hour. That's what it says anyway, 14. I'm almost at 15. Just enjoying this downhill ride on 16 miles an hour. Woo. All right, 17, almost to 18, almost to 18. I'm gonna put on the brakes, hit this turn. All right, and then I'm gonna go through this crosswalk. Looks like no one's going across, so I'm gonna throttle just to get myself a boost getting across. Then I cross the bridge here, or not, it's not a bridge, but part of the sidewalk I have to go through. I could do that. I could take this or take the path they made for the go-karts because there's a golf course around here. But the problem is they have a handlebar. I don't know why, but they divided that, and when you're going down, it's hard to navigate because you have literally half the space of what you see now. Like this space right here, it's half the space. All right. Whew. I'm still on pedal assist 1, gear 2. I'm trying to take it easy because I have to make comments while I'm riding, so I don't bore anybody to death, or I am boring you to death. Sometimes it's kind of weird talking and riding. It's like a breathing exercise. You have to exhale while you're talking, inhale, exhale while you're talking, and it's kind of hard when you need to catch your breath. I'm going up an incline, slight incline again. As long as I'm on pedal assist 1, it does give me a workout. Keep in mind the bike is like 60 pounds, 65 pounds, plus all the gear that I might have, so could be up to 70 pounds, you know, of just weight, dead weight other than your own body weight. They're fixing some of looks like they're fixing some of the sidewalks here. There we go. All right, now I'll be crossing an overpass here. Crosses over the levee system. All right. Whew. Well, hopefully you're getting all this. I hope you're getting all this anyway. I won't know until I see it myself. Although I'm pretty sure I should be recording. I don't know if you can handle all this. Anyways, the reason I'm going back home, another reason, I always go back home for the batteries, but another reason is just I got my flashlight, or the headlight for the RADMINI. I did a warranty call. You may have seen that in a previous episode, but I finally got it yesterday, so I'm going to go home, quickly install it. That way I have some headlights here. Speaking of headlights, I'm gonna go ahead and stop because I'll be going really fast here soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop, and I'm gonna put on my tail lights here. I forgot to turn them on, but that's all right. I'm gonna turn them on now because I'm gonna be riding in traffic now. Okay. All right, so put on my tail lights. Where are they? They're right here. I like them flashing. All right, so tail lights are on. All right. Whew. All right, this is where I pump it to pedal assist 5, gear 7. I push that gear shifter all the way to 7. It starts kicking in. It's mostly just foggy today. Let me see, I'm going 19 miles an hour. This is probably the 20. So it's just mostly foggy. I don't think it's going to rain until maybe 10 or 11 o'clock. So hopefully by then you'll get a good ride along here. All right, there's a stop sign right here coming up, and I usually turn left here. Watch out for both traffic. All right, throttle just a little bit, and then let the pedal assist kick in. All right, there we go. All right, looking in my rear view mirror, there's nothing, no cars behind me. Excellent. You know, what I notice is when I ride this, there is a slight flex in the bike where the two halves of the bike join together. I can hear it creaking, but nothing major. It's not like I'm afraid the bike is gonna fold on me somehow. All right, going 19 miles an hour. Just gonna slow down because go down to pedal assist 1, gear 3. I'm not using my brakes. I'm trying to conserve some of that energy. Crossing the overpass for another levee system. And this actually is a little shortcut to the middle school here. All right. All right. I'm just cruising right now. That's all I'm doing. I'm just cruising. Right now I'm going to go pedal assist 5. Push the gear all the way up to 7. All right. I may not talk here because I'm going to be pedaling really hard. I'm going to catch my breath. This gives you an idea of how much effort you kind of have to put in, even though it's an electric bike. All right, so looks like all these people are going to make U-turns here. I'm just trying to make a left turn. There's a lot of traffic here. You got pedestrians crossing the street. There's a car coming down here, and they're going kind of slow. It's still school time, so they're going 20 miles an hour, or 25, I should say. I'm going to go to the middle island, and I'm going to wait. I'm going to throttle. I'm using the throttle right now. All right, then I'm going to stop in the middle and just wait for an opening so I can cross. I'm going to wait just a little bit longer. They're going slow. I could have gone, but let me just wait, catch my breath. Because once I get going, I'm pretty much going to be going on the traffic side. All right, I'm going to go after this car. All right, here I go. All right, I'm good. I'm going to be staying on this. I'm going to be doing this all the time. I'm going 20 miles an hour now. Ooh, I can hear a truck coming up behind me. There it is. There's another car coming up behind me. All right. They're all the way to the left side. All right, it'll be a while before another vehicle comes up behind me. All right, another one. There it is, going a little faster, the Volvo. Ooh. I'm going 20 miles an hour. Another car coming up behind me. Oh, I can hear them, but it's good to see in the rearview mirror where they're coming from. Oh, I'm maintaining 20.3 miles an hour. Oh. People jogging, people exercising. All right. So there's no cars coming up that I can see, which is good. Hopefully you're getting all this. At some point I'm just going to stop. Just want to give you a ride along. Maybe you're seeing it, maybe you're not. I'm not sure. Ooh. So I'm going 20. I can hear the frame squeaking where the two halves of the bike meet. Must be putting a lot of pressure on it. Anyways. Maybe I just need to tighten it, close it a little bit tighter. Maybe that's the other thing as well. All right, 2 cars coming up behind me. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Maintaining 20 miles, 20.2, 20. Even though I put up, I changed the settings to have it go up to like the max 40 kilometers. I can't get it above more than like 22, 21. Again, I don't know if it's the gear, the size of the gear, or the size of the tires. Another car coming up behind me. All right. Yeah, once I get past that high school, or I'm sorry, that middle school, there's not that much traffic. They all make a U-turn and bust out to the main road. Although this is another route they could take to another main road here. All right, I don't see a car behind me. It's all clear from here. All right. All right, I'm like at 19.6, 19.5, slowing down a little bit. There's 161 miles. Okay, there's a car coming up behind me now. Oh, you always got to check that rear view mirror. That time I saw the car before I heard it. Here's another one. Another car. There we go. With the rear mirror I have, it really is small. You don't actually see them until they're maybe about 10 feet behind you. Here's another one. And then on a red car, red truck actually. But at least you know where they are. I know they're on the left side, and maybe not behind me. All right, I'm probably gonna take a little break here, and I'm gonna be turning on a side road. I'm gonna take a little break, and I'm gonna check the video here real quick. This is where I change my gears and my pedal assist go down to 1. All right, let me check the video real quick to see if I got anything and how much of it I got. And I'll come back when I head back home here, when I get home. All right, everyone, I made it back home, and this is what I'm talking about. Just something simple like this. And what I'm doing is I'm putting the strap in here, and then putting my phone in here and as it clamps shut, you can see that has a very tight clamp, spring loaded. As it clamps shut, the strap is just hanging here and it's holding it right on my chest like this. And that's how I'm doing this, something simple. It actually broke, but it still holds the my camera phone, my phone camera. This bottom piece is probably the part where I attach. It's a quick release for a tripod, but I kind of use it as a kind of like it weighs it down and keeps it you know vertical, even though I might have bent over or lean up a little bit. It kind of keeps it down. So hopefully this worked really well. I haven't seen the footage. Anyways, I am back, and here I am. And I think the mic on the helmet, the headphone, and the mic on the helmet worked pretty good. I may have to adjust the volume in while I edit. I do some editing, but most of it is raw footage. Anyways, I made it back home, and here is the light that I was talking about. You can see it's not on. My rear light, however, is should be on. Yep. Okay, turned it on. But there you go. I got 162 miles. I ride this more than anything, but let me go ahead and see if I can turn the light on. There you go. You see the back light, and then you see the pedal assist right there. So let's see if the light turns on. Nope. So they sent me a new light. I put in a video and a warranty, and right away I got an email saying they're going to send me a new light. So hopefully the light is the problem, and all I have to do is here it is. It's this one. I just have to move it up here. There it is. I just did this because it was rubbing right here and causing a rub mark. So I just have to detach this, undo it, put on new light, and that's what I'm going to be doing today.